It stands for live action role playing. It's really playing any sort of role, being anybody that's not yourself, pretending to be somebody else.
Be it through role play, be it through fighting, be it through just enjoying each other's company.
You're playing a character, but it's not on a board game or a video game. You're actually physically doing what your character needs to do to succeed in quests or missions or adventures. You're physically holding whatever weapon you're using. You're physically using the shield.
Our lands are plagued by goblins. They've taken many of us. We've killed a lot. They just keep coming back.
It's an interactive world where people come up with storylines and basically the characters play out those storylines.
It's kind of an all-encompassing term for any sort of pretend play.
What I love most about LARP is the community and the interactions and all the friends and family you make in the LARPs. Generally, LARPs are really close-knit, and it ends up being like a family, and I really, really enjoy that.
What LARPing does is it gets my mind off of the mundane work that I have to do. You know, the 9 to 5, the grueling waking up every morning, just having to go to work, and it's just like this gets my mind off of it.
These people, they're like me, and there are many people that are here, and just the aspect and the benefit is that I can see, for one, how I'm getting healthier because I'm actually losing weight, how I can fight better, and it's always the aspect of being a better fighter and coming out to enjoy the day with your friends in general.
I had always been a hands-on kind of person, but I learned to build a lot of different things. Like I build all my weapons, build leather armor, build plate armor out of steel, things I never thought that I would be able to do, things that I never thought were possible to do out of my own home even.
Well, I've always wanted to make things, like I've always wanted to make a suit of armor, but I had no real reason to because, you know, building a suit of armor and then hanging it on the wall is kind of lame. This allows me to create a suit of armor and then bring it out to the LARPing community and show it off.
I've made more friends, some really interesting people that I wouldn't have normally met or hung out with. It's inspired me to be more creative and to incorporate more aspects of fantasy into my life.
You gain skill, you gain notoriety. Through the role-playing aspect, it really can help you blossom as a person in a lot of ways.
There is definitely a social stigma with LARPing. And I'm not gonna lie, I still catch flack from my friends for it. But you know what though? That's one of the things that I love about these people, the people who come to the LARPing sessions, because they are so accepting of everyone. They welcome everyone with open arms. It's been such a great experience.
I think people's idea of LARP or common LARP games is very, very skewed, because I know when I started playing LARP games that they ended up being nothing like I thought they were. Watch your back!
Do little patty cakes with swords. No, we hit. We don't want to hurt anybody, but people can take a hit here.
People who think that it's just a bunch of geeks running around with chintzy-ass swords, they come in and get their ass whooped every time. And then some people stick with it and they're like, you know what, maybe this is cooler than I thought it was.
I'll tell you one thing, fighter chicks are prized. Whenever I go out on the field and I show that I am actually there to fight, the respect level just shoots through the roof.
We have some amazing female fighters on the field in the heart of the battle. We also have females who stand on the edges and do the archery from a distance. You can be involved in as much or as little of the battle as you want, and I don't think it's really dependent on gender. It's more, do you want to be in the heart of battle or not?
I don't mind. I have bruises. The men hit me as hard as they would hit another man, and I hit them equally as hard as I would hit anyone else.
We as women are really always welcome. And I don't feel a lot of stigma when I come here, other than they see me and I know that they say, oh, fighter chick. But it's always in a positive way. It's always in a, yes, we want you here.
I come back because I like the community, I like being around people in the group, and I like the opportunity to do battle every other week.
Costumes. The chance to dress up and to feel like you're in the period, feel really taken back in time.
There's nothing quite like pulling a bowstring and watching someone fall at the end of it. And there's nothing quite like hitting somebody with a stick, hitting your friend and seeing them smile at you, or seeing them give a little wince of pain as they jump back and fall down, and then you come back to them at the end of the fight, and next thing you know they're looking at you like, that was a good hit, or I didn't see that one coming, or damn you.
The people. I've made friends here.
It's the camaraderie here. There's nothing like it in the world that I've yet to experience.
The people here are so welcoming, and there's the mentality of they play for fun. The friendliness that is off the field. It's a very, very open place, and it's so much fun. I would do this every Sunday if I could.
You've got your hardcore football fans that put on the big clown wigs and their sport team's colors. They paint their faces, they dress up and everything. It's like they're no different from what we do. The only difference is we get to participate, whereas they're just sitting in the stands.
I've never been raised or known anybody that didn't grow up wanting to be a knight or a wizard or a princess, or it's a childhood fantasy, man, and you grow up and you realize that I can wear the armor, I can wield the sword, I can be the badass, man, I can save damsels and slay dragons. Who doesn't want to do that?